Namaste! Grand Rising Divine Feminine, welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Come in! Come on! I've got intel. Recon is afoot. Divine Feminine, in the Book of Life, it says, you are a co-creating champion. You are the center of the universe, darling dears. You have to understand that you hold the whip, Divine Feminine. You run things. Things don't run you. We have a waxing gibbonous moon entering Libra. Whilst it's there, it will be what? Squaring Mars in Cancer. Yes, baby. A waxing gibbonous moon is about you. It's a time for you to observe and fine-tune your skills, darling dears. There is extra energy that needs to be used up. Otherwise, you can get frustrated and easily irritated. Try to have a healthy physical outlet for the energies that are being bandied around at this moment in time. We also have Phallus, the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge, entering Leo, big cat Leo, the 5th house of creativities. And it will be there for the next few weeks, giving you a boost of valor, courage, and strength to be the big cat, aka royalty of the jungle, your majesty. Beware that putting yourself in the spotlight could lead to a little bit of danger. How? Drama will be afoot from the feeble-minded, the simpletons. We are also in the midst of Pluto retrograde in the humanitarian sign of Aquarius, the 11th house. The house of transformation, darling dears. It's about you being aware that issues around friendship groups, your technologies, your progressive ideas, issues with organizations, stepchildren, and such like will be in the forefront. So you're going to have to what? Use your wisdom and the knowledge of Phallus in Leo, darling dear, and be creative. We also have what? The Mercury retrograde in Taurus until the 14th of May. If you want to see how it's affecting your rising sign, please go to my reading. At first, they gossiped and laughed, and now they take note in silence, where I've listed all of the rising signs and how it's going to affect each rising sign. Don't get into any what? Relationships during Mercury retrograde, right? I told you, here at Don't Get Smoke Central, right? We do the Boosie Badass. All must be interviewed, right? Because of liars, thieves, cheaters, users, swindlers, back front neck tabbers, they get no S, frenemies, haters that come with the bad vibes, the bad credit, the bad intention, the bad advice, right? And skullduggerous Panani or Fatum that has a bad memory when it leaves your side. Socrates said, know who you are, and you will come to know the secrets of the universe. All of the distractions around you prepares you to trust your intuition. Synchronicity is most definitely afoot. So pay attention, Divine Feminine. Everything is happening for you to evolve. You are Ibex. If there's a crack, you don't fall back. You use that crack to climb to higher and higher levels, darling dears, of ascension, spiritual ascension. They underestimated you becoming the legend, the next millionaire, creating legacies as you use mindfulness as your key to everything, darling dears. Breaking generational curses. Your ancestors connect you to your blessings. Call them at any time. They're your security. Just saw 444 on the counter. It speaks about protection, but it also is a reminder to keep going. Don't give up. Don't lay down. I beg you, Divine Feminine. Don't lay down. We fight in silence as we continue to build from the inside out. Your growth brings envy, jealousy, and uncomfortable circumstances for the feeble-minded, the simpletons on the spiritual short bus. They cannot handle your instinctive ability to bend the matrix. How do you do it? Turning mildew into barbecue. You was built for this, darling dear. Built for it. It's about knowing your role on this Malkuth. It says it in the book of life. You was meant to what? Tune into the funky rhythm of the universe. And what? Choose whatever beat you want. Whatever beat you want. Built to change dysfunctional paradigms. You stay on boss up and level up mode. You leveled up on midges and bitches left, right and center. 0606 on the counter. You would never have excelled if you was blessed in the feeble-minded's presence. You learned how to connect to your L's and make wins, darling dears. You make W's from the L's. All you need is your what? Your blood, sweat and tears, darling dears. Your skills as you continue to have faith, feeling all in the heart. You have sweat equity, and I'll have nothing else said. Let's dive in, Divine Feminine, and see why Gran, as you continue to what? Live according to what? What was written in the book of life. Let's get your runestone and see what's going on. Just the one. And if you're gonna get one, let it be daggers. This is represented by the Judgment card in Tarot. It speaks about breakthrough for you, Divine Feminine. You're awakening to your awareness of what's going on. You know what's going on. You planned, you moved in silencio. When they sneered at you, darling dears, when they laughed at you, when they did everything to scupper you, yet still you rise. Come through Maya Angelou, push, clap. You learn to pack light. Come through Erica Badu, push, clap. Yes, baby. Daggers represented by the letter D. The numbers. You see the bell? Give me a moment, Divine Feminine. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. As I was saying, daggers represented by the letter D. The numbers 81, 82, and 83. Fire, water, and Pluto energy is about your evolution. This is about you what? Having achieved your formal training on knowing thyself. You listen to what Socrates said. This is the rebirth of a new chapter for you, darling dears. It speaks about your divine calling, your steps being ordered. This is a time for your what? Change of status. As great opportunities, life-changing opportunities are being afforded to you in this transformation season. This new stage of life, darling dear. A renewal of the contract you was meant to complete when you came to this Malkuth. But you had what? Scupperation and skullduggery along the way. But it's how you overcame. And you overcame with what? Forgiveness and discernment. Many a power struggle is going on in your background, darling dear. But it's got nothing to do with you. Because you are bad to the bone. Pluto energy speaks about your transformation and your evolution, having worked on your shadow side. Death of your shadow as the rebirth of you. 111 on the counter. Manifestation mode again. It's about your intuition and telling you you are on the right path to abundance and alignment. Creating your dream reality, darling dears. Manifesting with ease, Divine Feminine. You really are. What was written in the book of life, you are on that path now, darling dears. The path when you took the first step into the unknown. This is the best place to be. I love it here. I love it. I don't hate it. Daggers. Let's carry on. I feel inclined to get another room. Ooh, child. You have Hagalaz. Good golly and gosh. This is the Tower in the upright. The Tower is represented by the letter Y. Many Y's have come up, darling dear. And it's about what again? Having overcome your shadow side, the death of the shadow. You answered all of those Y's when you faced your fears. It also speaks about the trustworthiness within you, darling dear. You are being protected by your ancestral team, darling dears. You are. The destruction, the trials, the tribulations that you've been through, darling dears, is more than tongue can tell in many a circumstance. Hagalaz represented by the letter H, the number 64, 65, 66, and 67. The Tower is fire, Mars, and Uranus energy. It was a rude awakening for some of us, divine feminines. Many of you was at what? Death's door. You nearly took yourself out. I beg you, don't lay down for no one. You don't want to be sent back, darling dear. This is about you doing it this one last time. You came back as a volunteer to bend the matrix, and bend it you shall, as you have been and will continue to do, divine feminine. This also speaks about the sudden change that's going on in your life at this moment in time. Uranus is the 8th planet, okay? In numerology, the 8th speaks about your accomplishments. You're feeling more empowered at this moment in time because you took action to master some skill that was latent. It was dormant, darling dears, until you was put into a position where you had no choice but to what? Bend the matrix. The number 8 in numerology is ruled by Saturn energy, Capricorn, as well as Aquarius energy. This is about you standing in your authority because you learned how to give and receive. 8 is also the number of what? Material satisfaction. It's the number of money. Skrilla.com. Something major is about to be gifted unto thee. Why? You understood the assignment. You did. Giving and receiving, giving of yourself selflessly, darling dears. If you don't know how to help yourself, help someone else. Look how many organizations you can volunteer for. Go online, speak about your experiences. You will help another big cat. You are the survival kit for another big cat, divine feminine. This also speaks about you being stronger than before. Someone is also suffering from wounded pride around you at this moment in time. This is a situation where there was a lot of arguments. It was a relationship where there was crisis point, and the Tower speaks about the sudden change. Maybe you ended that situation. For others, I'm hearing somebody's getting over some kind of surgical procedure or considering a surgical procedure. Check to see where the moon phase is, darling dears. It will tell you whether or not it's a good day to have surgery or the date that you're planning it for. But you are on a new path for sure. Releasing habits that no longer serve you. A dramatic change is about to enter your life, darling dears. Are you ready for it? Are you prepared, divine feminine? Love it. I don't hate it. Right, let's press on. We're going to use the Witch's Oracle Wisdom. Base of the deck. They have to put respect on your name. Come through, Birdman. Push, clap, love it, don't hate it. We have 5 candles. The energy of 5 in numerology speaks about the constructive freedom you've created for yourself. Change, because you are versatile. It also speaks about travel. Some of you will be traveling. The number 5 is ruled by Mercury as well as Neptune energy. So Neptune is the house of spirituality, darling dears. It's also the house of what? Addictions. Maybe you've overcome some form of addictive behavior. We already saw the releasing of the habits with Hagalaz, the Tower moment, darling dears. There was somebody also burning candles in the background, darling dear, hoping, praying on your downfall. They did, until they didn't. When you wish badness on someone else, darling dears, what they fail to understand is your subconscious mind only listens to your subconscious mind. That's why they get the boomerang of it all. What they wish for you, what they lit candles for in your name, darling dears, their subconscious mind could only recognize them. Subconscious mind can't read someone else's mind. Oracle ancestral message for the Divine Feminine. Thank you. Yeah, a natural born healer, darling dears. You had to learn to heal yourself. And if you're still wondering how to do that, go and find your Chiron on your birth natal chart, darling dears. Yes, baby, the house that it falls in will give you the tools. The house that is in juxtaposed to it, across from it, will show you what you had to overcome to get to this stage where you are a natural born healer, using your skills, your words, your energies to heal thyself and others. And it's your coming out season. The sunlight is on you. The spotlight is on you. Continue to listen to your intuition and your discernment. Base of the deck. Because you've passed some form of initiation in the spiritual realm, darling dears. When there was casting aspersion on your good name, on your ministrations, how you did what you did to bend the matrix, darling dears. They didn't realize where your spiritual ranking was, Divine Feminine. What energies was for you. Your ancestors chose you, Divine Feminine. To hear the funky rhythm of the universe and find your beat to dance to. Love it. You've passed the initiation stage. You must come out as the true you, darling dears. Be whom you're meant to be on this Malkuth. We have the Watchtower of the South, darling dears. Lean in, big cat, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could also speak about a romance being rekindled around you, or you're thinking about it. Rekindling it with a new passion. Wow. In Mercury retrograde. Good luck with that, mate. I'll see you on the other side, yeah? Listen. This is about the fruits of your labor paying off, darling dears. You are attracting abundance, and the summer months are going to be particularly fruitful for you, darling dears. So be prepared for incoming. You will get all of the material rewards you truly deserve in order to what? Continue to use your skills to what? Heal others with your words, your actions, and your energies. Base of the deck, darling dear. I told you. They wanted... They was hoping that you'd be dodo dead, darling dear. Figment of everyone's imagination. But your ancestral team, they shone light on what they thought was darkness. 1010 speaks about the breakthrough that you've created in your life, Divine Feminine. You are a wonder to behold. You are. I've just noticed the Ace of Swords amongst this. The Ace of Swords is about spirituality. It's about what? Getting those downloads, whether on the astral plane or daydreaming, darling dears. New ideas are coming towards you. When we see the Ace of Swords, it speaks about mental clarity, and Divine wants you to have optimism. Some of you, it's about you being ready to share love. Forgetting a painful past, or something that was in the past that possibly had you nearly catatonic, darling dears. This is about moving on, releasing yourself from toxic relationships or relatives has brought you to this point. But it also speaks about there being no grey area, you understanding the truth. Roof, pinkies up. Just saw 1111 on the counter, highly spiritual number. Let's carry on and see what else is for you, Divine Feminine. I'm going to try and hold the space and keep the reading directed on you. But the skullduggerers like to bleed into it. They're so nosy. I feel like putting my arm around the camera like this and say, come over here, Divine Feminine, so they can't see what we're doing. Love it. Don't hate it. Going to use the Art Nouveau deck, base of the deck. You're about to be gifted. Can't you see he's holding the scales of balance? Libra energy, darling dears. Possibly in the partnerships. The 7th house represents partnerships, new contracts. It also could represent marriage, darling dears. But it also is about peace, being peace which can't be bought or bartered, darling. You're being gifted unto thee. And then for others, it's about being in public office or having some kind of public situation, something you're doing in public that brings balance to others through your healing ways as you continue to bend the relationship. Bend the relationship. Freudian slip meant to come out. Somebody's about to go into a relationship, but take your time, darling dears. Take your time. What's up? Your awakening and the rebirth of you, darling dears. And the what? Material security being gifted unto you at this season. And he said in this season, at this season, in this season, we already saw the watchtower of the south. Summer months, darling dears. And we are on the cusp of the summer months. Right, let's see what's going on. Let's dive in, Divine Feminine. Fell off the back end. Yeah, spiritual warrior. This is about the isolation you had to go through in order to become the baddest of them all, Divine Feminine. This is betrayal. This is also what? Being iced out of a situation. But this is about you shining your spiritual light. The Hermit card, Virgo energy. This is a major arcana. So Divine had a hand in this. The introspection brought what? Self-improvement, the self-examination. Faced your fears. You felt everything and you rose. Love it. I don't hate it. Bosh. Clap. You're able to stand alone, but it also speaks about continuing to be vigilant. This is also about knowledge. You're about to be gifted with spiritual knowledge as well as guidance, darling dears. Many will start seeing you as a what? A wise guru, or your words are wise. You speak words of wisdom at this moment in time. Yeah. Listen, Four of Swords. Someone that you're isolated from, whom you've turned your back on, they've been living on a knife's edge. This speaks about mental issues, darling dears. Swords speak about you being elusive. Someone that also didn't recognize the level of intellect that you actually held. This is about your communication as well as your knowledge. This is something that they've learned after you've left the building, darling dears. Page of Wands. This also speaks about a new message, something coming towards you, your progressive ideas, something that you planned, darling dear. They didn't see it coming. They, them, and They did not see it coming. Yeah. As they continue to make the what? Rinse and repeat of negative cycles. Folio was doing foolishness amongst fools. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. This is about you being more stable, darling dears. You may even be a mother or father because, you know, gender is fluid. You juxtapose, darling dears. You are a spiritual badass, Divine Feminine. Expect to get a lot of financial rewards for your spiritual gifts. Remember, I told you that. You are one of a kind. When you was made, the mold was broken, darling dear. Somebody that is recreating negative cycles, they see you as good news. And it also speaks about a message, some kind of communication. But this person is a page to your Queen of Pentacles and your Hermit energy. Clarify the Hermit, please. No, let's clarify the Four of Swords because they've been on a knife's edge, darling dear. They've been on a knife's edge and they want to come out of the cold. Somebody who you X'd out of the situation, darling dear. They now see you as the right partner. But it also speaks about them having what? Financial issues, darling dears. They've got issues with their money and their mental health. From the 7 to the 8. Face of the deck, darling dear. Somebody who's going through remote guilt. They're really upset, darling dear. King of Wands energy. A dick-dealing mattress back, darling dear. Who's focused on you at this moment in time. Somebody wants to be forgiven. Let that bad judges stay with them. This is someone who's grief-stricken, darling dear. Over money. It also speaks about their mental health being been affected in a situation. They now see that you was the right partner, the right friend, whatever the circumstance or paradigm is for you, darling dear. They now see it all, now that they're in the nosebleed section, about to board the spiritual bus. The spiritual short bus, I might add. Yes, this person loved to argue and fight. A circumstance and a situation you had to wash your face like, David, look, I turned it round and the chariot fell out in the upright, darling dear. Major changes coming towards you. Success is on its way, divine feminine. They've seen you change. You may even have bought a new vehicle, a chariot of righteousness. Why do I call it that? Anywhere you go in it, darling dear, is righteous. But it also speaks about the sudden change. The Tower card could also speak about you being divorced. It could have been a divorce in a situation, an ending of a major relationship or major relationships that brought you to this point. But you are stronger for it, darling dear, stronger for it. You had to what? Go through the destruction in order to be rebuilt as the baddest of them all, divine feminine. Love it. Major arcana, darling dears. Let's see what this folio card means. Somebody who's making the rinse and repeat. This person is a page, or people are a page compared to you, darling dears. Immature energies. Yeah. You have no emotion to offer that situation. It also speaks about them having, they haven't got any emotional opportunities at this moment in time. They want to offer an apology. They're still a page. You may have as much as 2 progeny in your situation, right? But you listen, they haven't got the words, immature words. Knight of Swords on its face, darling dears. Yeah. And they're obsessively thinking about you, devil energy. All they can do is think about you sitting on your throne, divine feminine, minding your own business, i.e. What else about this person? They're an effing liar, a skin peeling liar. And they haven't changed. They haven't gone through the transformation. They're going through major challenges at this moment in time that they want to come and drop on you like it's hot. Right, let's give the cards another shufty. They're going through it. Someone is really going through it. They didn't know that you was the baddest of them all, divine feminine. Going through your awakening, the rebirth and rise of you, right? As you rise from the ashes, baby. Phoenix rising, darling dear. Clarify folio again, the ones on, that's on, listen, I feel as though I need to swap these cards over because your back is turned to them, darling dears. You are focused on your bag, building security. If you've got progeny, you are, right? You are someone to behold. They respect you, darling dears, because you overcame. Yeah, chariot energy. You're winning moving forward. This is again spiritual guidance, darling dears. The Cancer energy of it all. You are the warrior. Your determination and drive is what's paying off. Whomsoever this person was, they created a lot of warlike circumstances in your life. But the Page of Wands also speaks about you looking towards a new beginning, taking action towards this new beginning. It also speaks about good news. They see you as good news, or you're about to get some form of good news. Let me know about the knife's edge that they're on. This is a mental issue, darling dear. Yeah, this person is feeling extremely vulnerable in front of many that they laughed at you with, darling dear. Queen of Wands. Maybe they chose a Queen of Wands over you, a Jezebel spirit, darling dear. A situation that is very hard for them to end. There's no closure in that situation. They're still dealing with this Queen of Wands, darling dear. But it's got to the situation where they're not even speaking. It's like roommates from hell. Good God, they need to stay together. Why do they want to come towards you? Folio, right? That's been up to foolishness. Negative cycles, darling dears. This person abused the authority they had in your life. Emperor on its face, darling dears. I told you they want to come out of the cold. Yeah, King of Swords is like the Queen of Swords. You know what's going on, darling dear. This is about mastering your emotions in a situation and guarding your heart, for from your heart springs the well of life, darling dear. You know that this person is lacking in intuition. I'm also getting the energy of the spell castoration. Somebody was thinking badly of you. Was it? Let me ask if it was this Queen of Wands who's no one's mother. They got progeny, right? Listen, and they're not getting their wishes fulfilled, darling dears, because your cup is completely covered up. Queen of Cups with the lid on, darling dears. Is it the Queen of Wands that was doing all the spell castation against you? All they can do is think about you, and Divine says yes. Somebody who was the Queen of Wands energy Right, now we're narrowing it down, darling dears. Let's see what is going on with this Queen of Wands. This Fool. Tell me some more about this Queen of Wands. All of the cards are all twisted around. Let me make them right. First of all, give it a good shuffle. So Divine says it was the Queen of Wands energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, darling dears. We're getting to the crux and the core of things. The Queen of Wands is fire as well as water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Why did she do this? This is someone that, next to the Sword, this is someone that only has their physical, the outside, to bring to the table. Because they are what? They're not getting what they want from the situation. This is an emotional drainage, darling dears. This person wanted you to have some kind of mental health issue. Even your ancestors was blocking this out. This person is not happy in their home situation at this moment in time. I told you, they've got a partner that's a roommate. That person is there in body only. What's this? Yeah, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, darling dears. Because you are the high priestess or priest in the situation. Maybe you are online. Maybe you read tarot. Whatever your circumstances, a card turned over. Yeah. This person is unhappy. Sun energy. If they've got progeny, the progeny aren't happy either. This person is allowing negative thoughts to override them, darling dear. But they're focused on you. Yes, baby. They did try to wound you with gossip, spell castation, negative thoughts. Yeah, but Ace of Cups. Your heart was guarded. In your Ace of Cups is many things, darling dears. It's about your relationships. It could also be pertaining to a child. You may have a child in a situation. Queen of Swords, they're extremely bitter at this moment in time. And whatever relationship they're in, it's about to end in a big way, right? Listen, they ain't even got no money. They ain't got no Skrilla, right? And in the reverse, in the upright, the Knight of Pentacles is something that is slow in coming. This ending is coming in hot and fast, darling dears. Look, the Temperance energy on the reverse. This speaks about no balance in the situation, darling dears. Your ancestors' block game was for the gods on your behalf. They've got no spiritual protection. They're also feeling extremely impatient at this moment in time. They're telling a lot of lies to try and turn the situation around. Ace of Swords in the reverse, right? But they manifested this shit, right? And now they have to make a choice. A choice. Listen. Extremely disloyal, darling dears. And it's also what? Emotions being all over the place, darling dear. Their emotions are all over the place over a King of Wands who couldn't give a good golly or a gosh. Somebody who's a full-on narc. They're trying to change the perspective or the trajectory of their crisis relationship, darling dear. Clarify the High Priestess. Listen. It's nothing to do with you. You're not sexually involved or spiritually involved in that situation. Nope. Look, Ace of Wands on its face. Someone whose partner is now a roommate. Folio amongst the fools, eh? The village of village. I nearly said the village of the idiots. Yes. You've got no contracts with this person or people, darling dear. And what weapons they tried to form against you didn't prosper. Tell me some more about Folio, right? Folio still wants to come out of the cold, darling dear. They want it to be they want to clear the air. Somebody wants to come through and speak to you, right? But it's going to be a choice between two, darling dear. They're trying to manipulate the situation with lies. They're going to try and manipulate the situation with lies. So be aware, darling dears, because the spotlight is on you, Hermit energy. Yeah, and you are being what? Spiritually protected at this moment in time. You ain't got the time for no breadcrumbers, darling dears. You already what? Sowed the seeds of abundance. This is about you waiting on the right partner, the right circumstances. It's about you reaping what you sowed. Your hard work and efforts, Divine Feminine, are about to pay off because you realize you still have the Two of Cups. Somebody's extremely sad, darling dear. Somebody who chose over you, they gambled and lost, darling dear. Yeah, because they realized they lost all of the emotions that you brought to the table. Good golly and gosh. And you are their karma. Wow. So many messages. Ooh, child. Shall we shuffle and look again, Divine Feminine? So what should you do about this Page of Cups? Who was what? Wacked. They was past wicked. They was wacked towards you, darling dears. What is the best step for Divine Feminine to take in that situation? Well, you're going to have to face it because it's coming at you right now, darling dear. This person is going through it, mate. They're impatient. They're impatient to get your attention. Look at this. Can't eat and can't sleep. Stressed out. Stressedout.com. This Page of Cups that wants to come through with a bullshit apology. This person was immature emotionally, right? Yeah. And it also speaks about you blocked any form of messages from them because of the negative cycles they were going through. There's no love in the situation where they are right now. And they see you as the good news. Look. Hermit energy. Look. You're going to have to choose between two, Divine Feminine. Whether to accept apology from someone from the past, take them back into your life, darling dear, or wait for your truly divinely guided partner. This does not necessarily have to be romantical. It could also be, listen, you run things, things don't run you. Empress energy. Love it. Your hard work and efforts, darling dears. It's a big payday coming in for you. This person is in a toxic situation, right? Wanted to make some kind of a contract. They see you as the right choice, right? And they're feeling extremely depressed. This is apathetic. You know, no real get up and go. It's like they're just going through the ministrations of life. They want to come out of the cold with you, darling dear. They want balance in the situation. A lot of mental torture, darling dears. They've been thinking on you. Someone's been thinking on you, darling dear. One more card for the High Priestess, darling dears. You said something to them, darling dear, pertaining to an emotional situation that has affected them, darling dear. Why? Because you're single as F, darling dear, and you're bending the matrix, balancing out your life, and you've got options, mate. Options. Listen, there's a lot of fighting, loss of money, they gambled, and now they're thinking about the Tower moment they brought into their life. What they did in the dark, darling dear. They're living amongst drama and trauma. Yeah. And they're spying. And a page. Look. They've got the bloody cheek to feel heartbroken and betrayed, right? As they sit with this bitter Betty or bitter Benjamin that they called into their situation. A situation that you washed your face like David from. They want amends. Because they haven't gotten over the situation being over with you. There's been no closure. They would love to offer a new beginning for you, darling dear. So you have the choice to choose between the past and the future. Somebody who's spiritually on your level, coming in, who's going to what? Treat you like the Empress you are. Or someone from the past who gave you nothing but Guantanamo Bay on crack, darling dear. Now they see that you pee glitter, shit cupcakes and fart rainbows. If you allow this past energy back into your life, let's see. If you allow the past energy back into your life, they will see it as progress, darling dear. They will rush right in, right? But they still have they've got a lot of karma on them, darling dear. They did a lot of things that they're not going to tell you about. 5 of Cups in the reverse. They're going to try and smooth things over. They just want to make amends. But they will betray you again, darling dears. This past person. If you go ahead and wait on somebody who's coming towards you in the future, 8 of Swords, right? Because you're going to be thinking about it. You're going to think about it. But the past is the past. Hierophant energy on its face. Wisdom is for the wise, darling dear. Wait for a situation where there's equal give and take, whether friendship or romantical. Wait on a new situation. Yeah, we just called the 8 of Swords and it's here. You're going to think about it, Divine Feminine, but this person is a narc and they're broke. And they've got nothing to bring to your table. Remember that, past energy. Wheel of Fortune, darling dear. They got exactly what was written according to their divine contract, darling dear. A hedonistic lifestyle that they're trying to move away. They want you to heal them from all of the conflicts and confusion that they caused. They be. And they're not happy at it. Listen, I don't want no Debbie Downer or no Dominic down around me, blood. Oh, hell no. How now, brown cow? Listen, you have graduated, Divine Feminine. Cum laude. That means with honors. We speak Latin sometimes round here, darling dears. This is shameless boldness, darling dear. Trying to get at your heart chakra, but we already saw that you can't. You have to guard your heart. The Queen of Cups had the lid on in this deck. No, I feel inclined to get the Kipper. I nearly went to the deck of the wicked. What does Kipper say about this circumstance or situation? Listen, someone's getting the message that you're a hard worker, darling dears. You work hard. This is 7-7 on the tableau. Look, 7-7. And when we see 7-7, it's a master number, darling dears. It speaks about the trustful that you took, right? You trusted in the Most High, right? And was afforded deep wisdom, right? And you trusted in yourself. But they want to message you. The message is that, listen, if I was them, I'd want to message you too, mate. You are the privileged lady in the circumstance or situation, and you have unexpected coinage. I told you, material satisfaction is about to be yours. Be mature in a situation, darling dear. You don't listen. What you truly deserve is on its way, divine feminine. You have to remember, the devil is allowed to what? Muddy your waters before you're about to be gifted by the universe. A true lover situation. Let the past, let the dead bury the dead, darling dear. Family circumstance. God say yes. When God says yes, no one can say no. You have the high honor card, divine feminine. Honor yourself in every situation. Whomsoever this person or people are, they had many chances to do you right. But what did they do? What did they do? And now they want you to heal them. They want to bleed your energies. 3333 on the counter, darling dears. It's telling you what? That you are being supported. Trust your intuition. Believe in yourself. 3333, darling dears. Trust in yourself. You're being pushed and urged to trust in yourself. Final card. You're about to be gifted in a big way. The 17 is represented by the star card in tarot, Aquarius energy for your futuristic thinking. You're going to be gifted with a caring partner. Your health improving. For others, it's stepping into fame. This is your season to be in the spotlight, darling dears. It also speaks about the enlightenment that's being gifted to you, as well as what? Money, darling dear. In the reverse, it's fresh shit shining in the sunlight. Look, whomsoever this person or people from the past, they're a shadow figure in your background, and they're an effing skin peeling liar, darling dears. And it is about the abundance that you've created. God said no. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or take the hop, skip and jump over to my TikToks, where I also upload videos. Thank you very much for your continued support of me and this channel, Divine Feminine, and everyone else. Yeah, I truly appreciate your appreciation, because without you, there is no us. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot screens. Cat, cat.